Hey, what's going on? So I have another eBay pickup that I just received in the mail. I know what it is, but I definitely want to look at it and share my reaction with you. So, without further ado, let's check this out. It's wrapped up pretty well. Let's see. Oh man, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. So what we do have here is Master Roku from Avatar: The Last Bender. This is from the original toy line. It looks like he's pretty well used. His ponytail, or like his little tail up top, is broken off, which is okay. I think after the show went up on Netflix, the prices for the original Avatar series toys went up, so that's not a problem. I actually do prefer that. I'm not a big stickler on accuracy and how oh, this doesn't really match up to the show. I feel like it would have been broken off anyway if I was, if I played with it. But it's still holding up in pretty good shape. I'm glad that I got it. Not many points of articulation. Ooh, okay, I just noticed this. This is cracking as well on the side. Right there. Might have to glue that. But yeah, not a bad price. I only maybe $10 I picked this up for. I'm gonna use this for another toy photo. So hopefully I could find a Sokka. That was my favorite character in the Avatar show, so hopefully I could find that. And hopefully they start up a new line of toys. I know the Diamond Select stuff is out, but people have been scooping up the Sokka and the Katara. I was able to find a Zuko and an Aang, but everything else is sold out. So I have to definitely have to toy hunt for those. But this is a really cool figure. Glad to get Roku. I think I'm gonna make a custom mini mate out of this. I say that for every new toy that I get. So take that with a grain of salt, because I do say that for a lot of figures. But really cool. I like the sculpt, and this is a good reference photo for me, because I'm probably going to start drawing again. Yeah, start drawing again. I'm going to start writing again as well. So having all of these toys around me, you can't see the background. I was pointing to it. Having all these toys around me is good for my inspiration and good to inspire me to write again. So yeah, happy to have this. I think the sculpting is really awesome, especially the face. I'm digging the weathering on it. Really cool, really cool. I have a few more figures to open up on this video, but yeah, without further ado, yeah, this is a good start. Hey, good morning. So I just woke up, so that's why I look busted, but I picked up this Red Ranger from the Hasbro Lightning collection, the Power Rangers collection. Picked it up from Walgreens. I think I'm gonna finish off the original team, so I'm gonna open this up. I was waiting to open this up, and I was going to set up a nice shot, at least take a shower before I started filming, but I can't wait any longer. I really want to open this guy up, so let's do it. Let's let it breathe. So, really cool thing about this figure, what I really like about the Hasbro figures is that, not like the Bandai figures, they're not overly muscular, and they weren't like that in the show, so there's some realism. Well, they're a lot more realistic than the Bandai figures. No disrespect to those. Oh, almost forgot the alternate hands. Can't forget those. But I love that it's matte finish and it's not this glossy action figure. There is some like variance to the color, which I really like as well. I wish they did that to the Marvel Legends. But now this is also in scale with the Marvel Legends. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, this is the blaster. Fits right into here, which is pretty amazing. Then the alternate head, which doesn't really look like him, but I don't know if they got the head scan, but I mean, it's better than what we got before, right? Better than what we got before. And then I've always been a really big fan of the Red Ranger because of, well, one, because of his Zord, and also because of the sword. So that's really cool. Yeah, I'm really happy to have this figure. Looking out for the Pink Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, and the Blue Ranger, so be on the lookout for that. I do have the Black Ranger, but with the Green Ranger vest. I'm still debating whether I should get a Black Ranger without the vest. I don't want to have two versions of the Black Ranger, so I might just stick with the one with the vest because he looks more badass. But yeah, there's so many good things coming out for figure collecting now, so it's so hard to get out of the game. But this is a really cool figure. I'm glad that this is in my collection, and now it's up to scale with my Marvel Legends, and now I'm going to be on the lookout for the rest of the original team. So I'll be on the lookout for that. Hopefully they'll be releasing the Zeo Black Ranger, which is my like next favorite Ranger to the original lineup. So that's pretty cool. I do have Lord Drakon, and I might have the White Ranger as well. I think I have that around here somewhere. I have Lord Drakon, the White Ranger. Don't have the Green Ranger. Might have to look for that. I think those are going up in price too, so we'll see. We'll see if I can do that. But I'm gonna get the rest of the original team. Didn't even talk about like the functionality of the figure. So it has like wing joints in the back, double jointed elbows. Let me see if they're ratchet joints. They're pretty stiff too. Like, okay, so they're pretty stiff. But they are ratchet joints, double jointed knees. Just want to be very careful. This isn't too stiff, so this goes. And then, does it have a hip swivel? I don't think it has a hip swivel. I'm a little afraid to do that, to force it, but it does have an ab crunch. Slightly. Really cool. And then the head can move all sorts of ways. I really like what they did with the helmet. Yeah, I've always loved that it was like, you know, I love dinosaurs so much that like when these first came out and they were the dinosaurs, the Zords were dinosaurs, I was overly excited. Like my 7-year-old self was overjoyed. And I think Power Rangers came out when I was 1992, so I was about 7 or 8, and at that age, I think like the kids grew up a lot faster than I wanted to, especially in my generation, where like I grew up in like the inner city, so like something like slapsticky like this was already not cool. Like you were already moving on to like the next thing, right? And I wanted to stay in this. Like I wanted to stay. I didn't want to grow up, and I still haven't grown up. And why? Like adulthood sucks. Like adulthood literally sucks. Like there is no unless you're in like your dream state, like there's just nothing redeeming about adulthood. So don't grow up. Collect your action figures, and if you don't collect your action figures, just be yourself. Like don't let society tell you what you should or should not do, or what you can and cannot be, within reason, right? Don't like do anything drastic, but like, yeah, love this. This is amazing. That's my tangent, and that's my TED talk for the day. Yeah, gonna go about my day. Might have another unboxing. I do have a lot of unboxings to take care of, but yeah, I love this figure. Can't recommend this enough. I'm gonna go look out for the rest of the figures. But yeah, thank you. All right, so I'm back. I decided to do more unboxing. I'm just gonna drink my coffee. But yeah, I've been. Whenever I buy stuff, I'm always slow to unbox them. I don't know why. Maybe because I want to stagger like the good feeling of opening these items. It is sort of like Christmas to me, where when I have these figures, it just reminds me of my childhood, as it does for many other folks out there. But yeah. So what I'm gonna be opening up is like, I think this is the second wave of the Disney Afternoon figures. So I'll start with Gizmo Duck, which I've been waiting for years to have a Gizmo Duck, and I don't know why it took me so long to open this guy up. But I'm just really happy to have this. And look at that. That's cool. So definitely a figure that is very difficult to display just because of the wheel, but they thought about that. They gave us a stand. So let's see how well the stand holds up, which is pretty perfect. Let me see. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, amazing. Really happy to have this figure. I guess the articulation is lacking, but that's okay. Like the sculpting is perfect. It's really nice. Beautiful figure. Happy to have that. All right, so we're gonna be moving pretty fast because I've got multiples here. This is, I forgot her name. Gadget. This is Gadget from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. One of my favorite shows of the 90s. I remember but coming back home from school and trying to not miss these shows. They would start, like, that whole lineup of shows would start around 2 o'clock, 2:30, depending on where you live. I live in Chicago. I live in the Midwest, so that's about the right time that it started. and they would have a lineup of these amazing shows, and that would be the first thing I would do when I got home, and I would not do my homework. um, and yeah, and that's just very indicative of me as an adult. It's just like I hate doing like things that I consider homework, right? Yeah, but really cool. I think she comes with this wrench. I'm trying to have her hold it, but like the grip is a bit lacking. That's okay. But really cool figure. These are just like, the sculpt is really amazing for all of these. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 points of articulation for this figure. 9. No, 10. 10 points of articulation for this figure. So really good. Let's move on to the next figure. All right, another great show, King Louie from Tailspin. Amazing show. The soundtracks for every one of these shows were amazing. This is like the golden age for Disney in the 90s, as far as movies and shows. But yeah, vibrant figure. Very cool. Beautiful figure. Love the Hawaiian shirt on him. Or the polka dot shirt. Just love this look on him. Amazing. Really cool. Very cool. Yeah, like not many points of articulation, but the sculpting for these figures are just really amazing. Like they're so realistic for cartoons. They were so on point, right? They're so precise with how they look from the original shows. And I'm wondering, since Super 7 has the license for like these style of figures, the Disney figures now, if they're gonna do these. But these are still serviceable for your collection. When I heard about Launchpad, let me take this out. When I heard about Launchpad, I was overjoyed. Launchpad is like one of my favorite characters of all time. I love the Herman Munster Launchpad style character, where like there's this huge, massive, like physically intimidating character, but they're just very unassuming, lighthearted, and one of the most well-natured people. And so Launchpad fits into that criteria, right? Like he's sort of like a Herman Munster of Darkwing Duck and Tailspin. He was just like this physically like huge character, right? Who doesn't know his own strength. And if he wanted to, he was just capable of like a lot of like strong physical brutish things. But it was not in his nature to do those things. He was just so well, such a great character. I love Launchpad. Like that is like one of my top favorite characters from this era, if not all of Disney. Like Launchpad is such an amazing character. So when I saw this on this line, I had to have him. He's amazing. So that was line 2. I'll try to hold these up. The scale is a bit off for a lot of these figures. Like this figure is supposed to be like this, like super tall, like I mean super short. Because like she's a mouse, right? But in this world, it's just like, yeah. And then like this was Disney's version of RoboCop, right? Um, but without like the super violent like origin. But yeah, yeah, such an amazing line. I'm probably gonna look for Wave 3. If they have it, if they have a Wave 4, just to complete the whole set. I have Wave 1. Look through my videos. If you watch my videos, if you do, you're an amazing person and great things will come to you. But yeah, this is an amazing line. Wave 1 was really cool. It had like Darkwing Duck, the Rescue Rangers, Uncle Scrooge, right? But this just tops it off. Like Launchpad and Gizmo Duck are like two of my favorite characters from that era. So yeah, that is that line. If you're interested in looking for that line, you're probably gonna have to go through resellers, unfortunately. Just to note, not much articulation, but if you want some cool mantle pieces for your office or for your house or for your collection, if you were a 80s baby but raised in the 90s, these are a perfect set for you. Perfect set. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I will see you next time. I don't think I have another unboxing for this video. I'll probably save it for the next video. But thanks for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, you are a very, very, very nice person. So thanks for watching. Take care.